Well, good morning, everyone. How is everyone here today? Good morning, good afternoon, where everybody is at. We're excited to be on the Quantum Field team business meeting here for a Saturday. And my name is Twigs Wakeman, and I'm so excited to be here to talk with a lot of you here today and share some tidbits, some nuggets, some things that may help you to grow your team. But before we get started here, real quick, I'd like to say something, and that is this. Let me say, we do not diagnose, we do not treat, we do not cure. And if you need any kind of medical treatment, please contact your doctor. All experiences and any of my testimony here is just strictly for information only and education purposes. So with that said and out of the way, let's get rolling here. So again, my name is Twigs Wakeman, and I'm very excited to be here today as a brand new SPD. And I want to share something about my life and to help you in getting your business started here. I want to say thank you very much to Stacy, who's helped me put together some of these slides because I'm not techie in any way, shape, or form. I am so grateful from my dear friend Charity, who has just helped me along this way with my upline and getting me to where I'm at right now. And of course, Onyx. Oh my gosh, the Quantum Field team, Build 331. We have a tool here that is phenomenal for all of us, but we've got to get started and we got to start sharing with people. So, are you ready for 2024? I'm ready for 2024. I'm ready for another new exciting year. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take a moment. I'm going to share my story, a little bit about who Twigs is and where I've come from. And maybe by sharing a little bit about me, it's going to help you so that maybe you can get out there and you could share your story and help people to the success or the health and well-being that they might need. So give me just a second here and I'm going to stop sharing. Okay. Again, I'm not real techie on all of this. I've stopped sharing. I don't know what's going on here, but I don't see my picture in there. Anyway, well, let me start sharing about who I am. My name is Twigs, and where did I start? I'm almost 69 years old, and about gosh, a year ago, November, I was at a Patriot event, and a dear friend of mine, um, Mike from Renegade Nation, we were talking, and he shared this new technology with me, this little tiny patch, and he was sharing with me how it can help me out. I had gone through the loss of my honey a little over 3 years ago. Come May, I lost him, and I was just going through a lot of things. I was going through anxiety, I was going through depression and whatnot. And Mike sat down with me and he said, Twigs, this is something that's really, really going to help you out. And not only that, not only will help you out with your health and well-being, but if you need to make a little income, you can do that with this patch also. So December 1st, a year ago, December 1st, I was excited about this little tiny patch. And so I started wearing it. And within a few weeks, all of a sudden, I was feeling great. I wasn't having the anxiety. I wasn't having the depression. I was feeling good. I was standing strong. And so I wanted to share this with all my girlfriends and people. And so I did a couple of Zoom calls, and here we are, Christmas, the toughest time of the year to just talk to people. But I wanted them to know what it was doing for my health and well-being. And so girls got on and guys got on, and before I knew it, they wanted to have the patches. And you know what was really kind of cool? I got in this just to help me for my health and well-being, but I made a little bit of money that month. And I mean, not only a little bit of money, I made just under $1,000. And Twinkie was pretty excited, not even knowing what had just happened. But that being said, I was doing this just for my health and well-being. I was working in a job, sales commission, and unfortunately, I lost my job December 31st, a year ago, December. In my history, I've never been let go from a job. I was let go, and I was scared. Before my honey passed away, we had just gotten a job out in Arizona. We needed to work. We were in financial challenges, and then I lost him, and I just went through some real struggles. And I knew I couldn't not work. I didn't have the money not to work. So I called my upline. I called Charity. And oh my gosh, Charity, what an awesome woman this was. I said, Charity, can I really, is there something in this besides the health and well-being? Could I make a living at this? Because guys, at 68 years old, I don't know about you, not that I'm knocking this. I don't want to go to Walmart and have to stand on hard concrete floors and work just nominal hours just to barely get by. Or I don't want to have to go work in a grocery store, and maybe hold two jobs down. Because where I'm at, I'm from Idaho. I'm out here in Idaho. I'm in the potato field land, and I don't have a lot of job opportunities. So what I needed to do is I needed to find out, will this help me build a financial world that I don't have to worry about looking for a job? And so when I talk to Charity, and that's my upline. And so guys, if you're not plugged into your upline, you need to be plugged into your upline because they have all the tools and everything you need. Onyx has built this fabulous build 331 that if you've never had any sales or any experience or talking with people, it is there for you. So Charity told me, Twigs, you do the work, you can do it. So I started making a list of names. I started calling people, and I spent January, February, March at my kitchen table. I wasn't going door to door. I wasn't, taking a bunch of products or anything like that with me. I was calling people and sharing my experience about this little patch X39. And people were interested. People were hungry for it. And before I noticed, people started getting involved. They wanted to be doing this, but I was excited. So what I want to share with you here today is you have something that's really phenomenal. And again, I'm not real techie, and I'm going to real quick share my screen. Hold on. Share. Getting yourself plugged in to your upline, getting excited and sharing the X39. When I was in timeshare for 28 years, so many times people think you have to know everything to be able to go do something, but we don't. We want to keep it simple. In timeshare, let's keep it simple. Less is best. Same thing with this. Show your excitement. And I know I keep repeating that. Contact your people. Get them plugged into startx39.com. Let that do the work for you. Don't you try to explain the whole thing to them. Uh, if I had told people when I was in timeshare all the information that they were going to know about a timeshare, I would have never been able to sell them anything. I just gave them the information they needed to know to make that quick decision. Did they want to have one or did they not? That's the same thing with this patch. Everything that's on startx39.com, that's going to be everything those people need to know. Now, but if you do need some people skills, you do need some training, jump into what this beautiful system Onyx has put there for us together, Build 331. Get started. Be excited. Look at this little lady. Is she exciting? Don't you want to know what she knows? When I get on the phone to people, they hear that excitement in my voice. Or when I go out to a grocery store, people see me with a smile on my face. So many of us today, we are so doom and gloom, or we're focused on this little phone. We just have our faces in it, but we have forgotten how to communicate with people. You want to communicate with people. You want to say hi to people. People love that. They want to be engaged, but we have forgotten how to. So that's for you to get out there and engage with people. It makes you feel good when you say, like this last Christmas, I was saying Merry Christmas to everybody. And people look at me and go, oh my gosh. And then they go, oh, well, Merry Christmas. And, and then I would start a dialogue and I would start a question. When I came into this, I did not have um, a large group of people to draw from. Oh, I had new people. Don't think I didn't. I have a phone list and I started writing down lots of names. And like I share with people, take the time to take action and start writing down names. What you need to do is make a list for yourself. If you're not making a list of names, then you don't know where to start. Get that list of names going. Build a list. Maybe it's 10, maybe it's 20, maybe it's 50, maybe it's 100, but get them going so that way you are going to want to start sharing with people. But if you don't have those names written down, you're not going to be able to do that. And I'm a little nervous here today. I'm not going to tell you I'm not. I'm very nervous. But don't be afraid to talk to your friends. You've got something here that's of value, great value. It's helping their health and well-being. There's absolutely no drugs or anything in this. People today are looking, they're hungry for something that can help them for their health and well-being without any drugs. People are looking to have a side gig to make a little extra. Maybe it's an extra couple $100 a month. Maybe it's um, $500 a month, or maybe it's to build yourself an income base that you don't have to worry. I had to build an income base because all I was getting is $900 a month on Social Security. I can't live on that. And I surely did not want to have to go to Walmart or a grocery store to get a job in this little community that I'm in. So by me working on this, in 9 months, just talking to people on the phone, getting excited, getting them plugged in. Guess what? I made senior presidential director in 9 months. We have a structure. Onyx Cole has put together this phenomenal structure that if you put your structure together, it will be there for you. So don't give up. I don't care. There's some people that move quickly. There's some people that move at a slower pace. It doesn't matter as long as you finish the finish line. Don't give up on yourself, because when you give up on yourself, you're giving up on others. And we just don't want you to do that. We want you to get out there and share, share, share. Be excited, be excited. So duplicate. What do we do to duplicate? Make a list of names. What do? We get on the phone and we call people. What do? We plug them into startx39.com. What do? We follow up, we call back with them and we say, hey, what did you like? What did you like about what you just saw? You never want to say to somebody, I don't know, I'm kind of having a little technical problems here, but you never want to say to anybody, what do you think? You want to use the words, what do you like? When I was in timeshare, if I had said the words, what do you think? You know what they would have done to me? They would have told me every reason under the book why they wouldn't buy a timeshare. So I never use the word, what do you think? I always use the words, what do you like? What do you like about it? Why do I do that? Is so that they can see themselves in what they just listened to. They can see where that patch would help them out. So what did they like about it? So find out, listen to them, hear what they're saying. What did they like, what they just learned when you followed up with them? Some of you folks have been on this, in this journey now for 6 months, a year and a half, whatever. You've got the information. You've listened to the David Schmidt videos. But follow-up is really important. And it's not just about looking for only the builders. It's also taking care of the people who want to get in just for just to be wearing the patches for their health and well-being. And so when I want to get them engaged, I did tell them about a few testimonies about what's happened with some people. But for the people who just want to wear patches, make sure they know who David Schmidt is. Make sure that they listen to David Schmidt in X39. Or how about David Schmidt in X39 and Eon? Share about who the company is, because when people know who the company is, they will have a belief in it and they'll want to wear the patches. Sometimes when we share nothing but testimonies, and they're great, won't tell you they're not. But if you're somebody brand new and here you've worn your patch a month, or you've worn it 2 months and you're not feeling or seeing anything, then because you've heard all these testimonies, you don't want to, you feel like you want to give up on the patch. But if you get your people involved with who the company is, what David Schmidt is, the technology, guess what? They'll want to stay with and stay on the patch. I believe it was Onyx that said something once before. We take vitamin C, we don't feel anything, but we take it because we know it's really good for us. Well, this patch is really good for us. I'm not feeling anything, but it's helping me. What did the patch do for me? Not only did it help my emotional well-being and my from anxiety and depression, but I had a rash on my leg for over a year that the doctor, with all the creams, the shots, doesn't seem to go away. But you know what? After about a month, I looked, that was gone. But one of the things I wanted to be gone immediately that wasn't, I had a plantar fasciitis on my foot. And so when I first put this patch on, I wanted that plantar fasciitis to be gone. But it wasn't. 4 months later, I was on my way to an event, and all of a sudden I'm on an airport and I'm realizing, guess what? my plantar fasciitis is gone. Only thing I've changed is I've been wearing this beautiful little patch, X39, and here I am going along really well. So your body will heal itself. The patch is non-transdermal. There's nothing in here. It just gets your stem cells marching so your body can help heal itself. And that's what I love about this little patch. People are excited because they see a smile on my face and they want to know what's going on with Twiggy. Well, I'm sharing about this patch, so I'm going to keep talking about excitement. In timeshare, we were always taught 98% enthusiasm or excitement, 2% knowledge. You've got all the knowledge you need. Get on the phone, say hi to people, communicate, develop that relationship with them, tell them you have something great to share, sending them links, startx39.com, let them see what all the science is of this patch. Let them make that choice for themselves. Get back to them, follow up, follow up. Many people forget to follow up. It's a very important thing. So for some of you folks out there, ask yourself, why isn't your team bigger than what it is? You know what the reason is. I don't know what I know what the reason is. So do you. Stop sitting around and not sharing something. The more you share and the more you get excited, the more you bring your people in, they will do the same thing. So get out there, share. Ask yourself this question. Your business would be more if what? Share. So bring people in. And again, I'm really nervous here. Share my screen. We'll come here. Make the list of names, make the calls, get your goals going right now. What do you want to do for this coming 2024? Do you want to just use this for health and well-being? Do you want to make an extra 500 a month? Do you want to make an extra 1,000 a month? I don't know. You know what that is. Get plugged into your upline. We have Onyx, who has the big umbrella. She has loads of people in, and so many teams have been grown huge because of her build 3-1, and they've grown huge because they've had excitement. Your team can do the same thing, but plug into your immediate people that brought you on board so that they can help you through the steps of the ways. You're sovereign. This is your team, but you have a whole group of people here to help root you, cheer you on and get you going. And so one of the things that I learned, this is not my knowledge, and I hope you guys can see this. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. There's tools out there that you can use. And what does Onyx and what does Charity say? And what does Margie say? And what does Don say? What does Mike say? Vanessa, what do they all say? Go out there and share. You put 2 people on your left, 2 people on your right, and guess what? You've made a manager. So I'm going to share this. I hope you can see this on my screen. Somebody brought this to my attention. What you want to do is you want to take you and you want to put 20 people on your left and 20 people on your right. Then what you want to do is put 2 people on your left, 2 people on your right. What has happened? You just made a manager. And then what do? You go back out again and you go put 2 people more on your left, 2 people on your right, you make manager again. You go do it again. 2 people on your left, 2 people on your right, make manager again. That's how simple this is. So take a notepad, draw 20 people on the left, 20 circles here, 20 circles here, you in the middle, and start putting your 20 people on each side. And before you know it, you're going to be senior presidential director. But you want to make as many managers as you can. And then you're going to hit all the different ranks in between as you move up. We have a gift here to guys today. Please share this with as many people as you can. I'm really nervous about this. I want to tell you a couple other little tips that I've done because we are sovereign. One of the things Twiggy has a challenge with is computers and copy machines and all of that. In fact, when I worked in timeshare, I used to say to my bosses, I'll be more than glad to talk to people, but don't make me go to a copy machine and make copies. Well, I kind of have the same hangups today. I'm not really good with the printers, or I'm not really good with the computers. So one of the things I've done was I have brand new people that come in, instead of having them plug into a place where they can download things, what I've done, because Charity has shared some wonderful papers with me that's about Start X39. There's a price list in here. There's about the patches. I actually, put about 6 or 7 of these things together and I hand it to my brand new people. When brand new people come on, many of them don't know how to get on a computer. I have a lot of elderly people. They love the patches just for having the patches. They're not going to build a team, but I'm going to love them just as much because I'm helping them. But if I give them something physically, and if their neighbor asks them, well, what does that little X39 do? They can read this little piece of paper and read it to them because they didn't know how to get on a computer. They don't know how to download anything. So one of the little things I do is I give them a little yellow envelope with 5 or 6 informational papers for getting started with the X39. Then when I have people that are on my team, I have an intake form. And it's an order form. Some people have the order form that has all the prices and everything that are on it. I happen to use this intake form that what it does is on the side here, once a week, I send out in the first 30 days, I send out to all my brand new people. I first sent out question and answers about David Schmidt. Then I sent out David Schmidt and X39 the next week. And then I sent out a video that's X39 and Eon. And then I sent out, I have another one. And so for the next 4 weeks, because it's my business and I want my people to know who David Schmidt is and why this company is so great, I send a video out every week. Then I put a little check mark and a date, and I leave this piece of paper on a clipboard. And once I've sent out 4 weeks worth of information, then I take their information and I file it. But then I know they've gotten their first 4 weeks in knowing who this company is. And for the builders, what do? I tell them, get plugged into their upline, get plugged into Build 331. And that is how simple this is. This is not a difficult business. It's excitement. StartX39.com. Follow up with them and take it from there. So guys, I hope everybody has a great, wonderful Saturday. I normally do a lot of role playing. And if I've had some people ask me if I would do a role play. So Lonnie, do you happen to be available that maybe you and I can do a role play real quick? We're computer here. Maybe not. Maybe not. I can't see anything. Well, I guess I'm not going to be able to do a role play here today, but I want to thank each and every one of you that have come on. Would you see? Okay, hold on a second here. Give me just a moment. Okay. Anyway, guys, I hope I've helped you out here today. As you can see, you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to have an elegant speech. All you need to do is be who you are. And if you be who you are, people will want to join. They will want to be a part of it. So none of us are polished. Obviously, look at me today, but I guess what? I'm still excited about this. And I know each and every one of you out there, you're going to go find some new person to help with their lifestyle, their wealth, their health, their well-being, and maybe their financial world. So get plugged into Build 331, get plugged into whoever brought you here today. They'll be more than glad to help you out. I love all of you. Come on these Saturday business meetings. If there's during the week, there happens to be a opportunity meeting, jump onto those things and share, share, share. Smile, smile, smile. Be excited. Be you. Guys, gals, I want to thank you. Thank you for putting up with me being new doing this. And Onyx, thank you so much for allowing me to share. And thank you for building 331 for us. And Charity, again, thank you for holding my hand all through this last year to help me to get to Senior Presidential Director. I have an awesome upline team. Every one of you have an awesome upline team. Get with your teams because they're all wonderful. And we're going to grow a community of healthy, wealthy, wonderful people. Love you. Everybody have a great day and get out and share next week. Bye-bye.